Hi, good evening, guys. It's Martin from Martin's Holiday Village, and welcome to coming to your sofa. Thank you for joining us this evening. If you are watching, one thing we want to ask you to do is, if you have a look on your screen, you should see a little alarm bell. Click on that, and you'll be notified of every time we go live, so you won't miss any of these fabulous shows. We've been doing quite a few now, and it's really good. Lots of you have been commenting on the shows and looking at lots of inspiration we're bringing to you with our amazing partners. And I'm delighted to say this evening we have got somebody coming back for the second time. So I'd like to introduce, if you don't already know her, but if you do know her, then I would like to, hopefully, if she's there, is Hayley from Saga River Cruises. Hayley, are you there?
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm here. Good evening.
Hi.
Back again.
Back again for episode 2 for Saga. How are you?
Yep.
All right?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. Kind of lively for an evening at this time. I'm normally falling asleep, so yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well, for those who don't know, we did Saga Ocean Cruises a couple of weeks ago, I think it was now, and lots of amazing offers and deals and beautiful boutique ships. And I think this evening you're going to roll that into what you've got for River, are you not?
Indeed. I sure am. Yeah, we've got some exciting things coming up. So, yeah, should be a fun 25, 30 minutes, yeah.
Oh, amazing. Well, I'm going to hand you over to Hayley. As always, guys, you do know, whenever the presentations are on, if you have any questions, it is interactive, so do ask your questions, pop them in. I keep doing this because I never know what devices people are. Wherever your comment section is, pop the comments in there. Remember to click that alarm bell so you don't miss any other programs we've got coming up. And Hayley is going to share her screen, and I will be back with you and Hayley to have a good old chinwag and gossip and talk everything very shortly.
Excellent. I am just going to share my screen.
Technology, I love it. It's great, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it just? Shan't be a second.
And guys, don't forget to like the page if you haven't already, because don't forget we are giving a cruise away. So do like our page. And I think Hayley is all nearly set to go, I think.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's just coming up big in a second.
It's coming
Kicking
through.
in. There we go. It's getting there. Nope.
It's getting there. Well, old technology, don't you just love it?
Always happens when it's live, doesn't it?
It does. It but shows we're live though, Hayley. That it's not, you know.
Right, I'm just going to escape out of it and just try it again. See if it kicks in that time.
If anybody's been out with Saga and has got any comments, tell people how fabulous they are. Please do comment and let people know. And we will share them with everybody a little bit later on. The questions, guys, whatever you've got to ask, this is your moment with Hayley to be able to ask it anything at all, you know, whatever that may be. And on that note, I think, Hayley,
we're there.
Are you set to go, Hayley?
I'm good. I'm good to go, Martin. Much apologies.
I will catch up with you shortly, and we'll have a good old chinwag. So over to Hayley.
Thanks, Martin. Good evening, everyone. For the next 25 minutes or so, I shan't keep you too long. I know these you've probably got many things you can be doing this evening, but what I want to talk to you tonight, if you watched our ocean cruise presentation, tonight is all about river cruising. Now, there's a big wide world out there of river cruising, and I, for one, I'm so passionate about river cruising. I absolutely adore river cruising. There's some great companies out there. So I could have got into destinations tonight, but I guess all river cruises go to the Danube, they go to the Rhine, they go to the Douro, the Elbe, so on and so on. What I want to do is bring to life our ships and give you an insight into what we can maybe offer you on the river cruising. We've got 2 brand new ships coming up, so it's big news for us. So this presentation is more focused on what Saga can offer you and our ships and what's our inclusions, and also touching on where we go as well. So I shall crack on. Time is of the essence. These are our 2 beautiful ships, which I shall go into in a short while. I guess I need to give you a reason to book Saga. There's so many great tour operators out there, so many great river cruise companies, but what makes us different? What can Saga offer you? We are the first operator, UK operator, to bring out a coronavirus vaccine only travel policy. We didn't come to this decision lightly. This was taken through weeks of research, months of research. We did researches with our customers, and we asked them what they wanted, and over 95% of our customers want to go on holiday with everyone that is vaccinated against coronavirus. This giving them peace of mind. But this also means that if you want that peace of mind and you've not been with Saga before, that's what we can offer you. We are asking customers that they should be vaccinated with both doses, that's dose 1 and 2, within 14 days of travel. If for any reason there's any delay with your vaccine, that's absolutely fine. We will work with you and Martin, your travel agent, to work around arrays of booking amendments and delaying your holiday to a later date. We're one of the first travel insurances to include coronavirus cover, and we are continuing with that. So we include cancellation cover before you travel, emergency cover while you're away, and repatriation if you fall ill abroad. If you book early on one of our river cruises, and that's all our products as well, it's not just our river cruises. So we guarantee you'll always get the best price. We never penalise you booking early. We're not a tour operator that's going to reduce their prices really, really cheap 3-4 weeks before travel. We always want to give our customers the best price from the outset. If for any reason we do lower the price of the holiday, the river cruise that you've got booked, we will give you the difference back anyway. So you are never penalised for booking early. Just to touch on, which I would have touched on in my previous presentation, all our ocean cruise cabins come with a private balcony, so you get your own space as well. More so now, I think people are going to want to social distance. We do offer VIP door-to-door chauffeur service on all our river cruises as well. There's no mileage restriction on that, so even if you live way up in Scotland and we need to get you down to Folkestone, and that's all included in the price. And we are celebrating our 70th year this year. 2021 will be full of massive celebrations later on the year. We've got many things planned for our 70th year. So we are niching the market as that we are an over 50s tour operator. So every customer on our river cruises will be over 50. However, if there's a group of you and one's over 50 and the rest are over 40, that's absolutely fine. We will allow over 40s to travel if they are traveling with an over 50. So we've been traveling for over 70 years now. So 70 years this year of travel experience for our over 50s market. A couple of other reasons. What we want to do is offer our customers the memorable experiences. You step off that river cruise and you have that, wow, I've been on that river, it was wonderful, I will remember it for a lifetime. But we also want to include so much in the price of your holiday. We want to give you that unbeatable value, the amazing experiences. We also offer a love it your first time or money back. So if you've never been with Saga before, you're umming and ahhing, you don't really know about Saga, we are very, very confident. We are that confident. You will love our river cruising, and it's available for our ocean cruising and all our other holidays as well. That if for any reason you don't like it, within 48 hours, you report it to your Saga cruise host and we will get you back home with a full refund. That's how confident we are. We have a huge range of products, so you don't always need to go on a river cruise. We have our beautiful boutique ocean cruise ships. We have our wonderful touring hotel stays in Europe and worldwide, and UK holidays as well. And we are beginning a brand new era of cruising and river cruising. So back in 2019 was the first time we've ever built our first river cruise ship, ocean cruise ship. We've always acquired them from other companies, but we had Spirit of Discovery come to us in 2019. Spirit of Adventure came to us last year. And we have the inaugural of the Spirit of the Rhine, which is our first purpose-built river cruise ship that will be sailing this year. And we have just launched the Spirit of the Danube, which will set sail and launch in March 2022. We are complete price parity, so please utilise the expertise of Martin at the Travel Village. He knows everything about Saga. He can probably tell you more about Saga than I can. I'm only joking. I've worked with Saga 3.5 years. I know a little bit, but Martin does know his stuff where Saga's concerned, and it's exactly the same price by booking through Martin at the Travel Village as it is direct. So please utilise his expertise. Price promise, which I've just said, if we lower the price that you booked on your river cruise, we will give you the difference back anyway. And recent surveys, 96% of our customers would holiday with us again. So if you come with us, you'll probably come back with us again, because we really do put the customer at the heart of everything we do and really look after you. So river cruising, that's what we're here to talk about tonight. I guess they're the reasons you should come with Saga. Now let me give you some more to river cruise with us. On every single one of our river cruises, we offer VIP door-to-door service. No mileage restriction, and that's everyone living on the UK mainland. If for any reason you don't want that VIP, that's fine. If you live near to the airport, say you live in Manchester and you fly from Manchester, you might not necessarily want it. So we'll give you free parking or free coach travel or free rail. We also include optional travel insurance as well, and it is optional. It is included in the price. So if you see the price in the brochure, that will include travel insurance. If you've got your own, that's absolutely fine. We'll give you a reduction. But our insurance covers for over 400 pre-existing medical conditions. So if you have got an existing medical condition, we may be able to save you quite a lot of money. So please do give us a try if you haven't got already arranged travel insurance. And obviously now it includes the coronavirus cover as well. You can fly from your local airport. So on many of our river cruises, we do local flights. And we also offer river cruises where you don't have to fly as well. So if you're a customer that not really bothered about flying anymore, or you don't want to travel to the airport for the next couple of years, we can do no-fly options as well. More so for the Dutch and Belgian waterways and the Rhine waterways. So we'll take you down to Folkestone, we'll get you over by ferry or Eurotunnel, or we can do St Pancras as well in London and get you over by the Eurostar, so you don't have to fly. So that's all included as well. Excursions. We try to include as many excursions as possible, but if you do want to add on extras while you're on board, they are really reasonable. I went on the Amadeus Royal and they're not overpriced at all. And we also offer stay and cruise options. So we can either do stays, Prague and the Danube is a really good one, or Lisbon and the Douro. We can also do post stays as well. It's not always pre, so there are those options as well on river cruises. On a lot of our ships, we offer wine, beer with dinner and evening meal, lunch and evening meal, should I say. And with our ships at the minute, so this is excluding our brand new ships, which I'll touch on after these couple of slides. So at the minute, we charter our ships. We don't own them outright, but when we charter them, they all are exclusive to Saga guests. So for example, we charter the Amadeus Royal for this year. Every single customer on there is Saga. You've got a Saga expert cruise host, there's an excursion manager, there's an entertainment manager, but they're not a Saga ship, it's an Amadeus ship. We range from chartering a 3-star, which is the Rex Rennie, up to Amadeus Provence, which is a 4.5-star ship. So because we're not that 5-star with these ships, you will find us really reasonable in the river cruising market. But yeah, when we do charter them, it is all exclusive Saga. We also do a couple where they're not chartered fully, so there are handpicked partners where we share with other river cruise operators as well. But our new ships are a little bit different, so I will go into that in the next couple of slides. Where do we go at the minute? All around Europe, so everywhere that you want to travel around Europe, we will travel to. So you've got the Elbe, the Douro, the Rhine, the Oder. Portuguese is the Douro. You've got the French waterways, Russian and Ukrainian, and also obviously all the Dutch and Belgian, the Rhine. We'll do an extensive itinerary program on all those rivers. These are the ones that we charter at the minute. We've got the Rex Rene, the Amadeus Royal. However, one of our new ships is replacing the Amadeus Royal for 2022. Douro Queen, which does the Douro, and you've got the MS Asara, but there's just a few that we use at the moment. We've just launched some brand new river cruises on board our partnerships. Beautiful Danube, Budapest to Vienna, which is 7 nights on board the Amadeus Royal. Got the walk in the Douro, which is a special interest, and Lisbon and the walk in the Douro Valley are just a few that we've recently added. So I guess the more exciting news is actually our own river cruise ships. So these are completely brand new. The Spirit of the Rhine you see in the picture now is built. She's just being decked out. She should have set sail on her inaugural voyage on the 23rd of March this year. Now, for obvious reasons, that has been delayed until later on in the year. Hopefully we'll get her back out towards May time, hopefully. No confirmed dates as yet. We're obviously working on all the government updates and things like that, but that is being assessed on an hourly, daily, weekly basis. And so any updates, we will put those out available. But Spirit of the Rhine, new exciting venture for us, brand new river cruise ship. So what we have offering on the ocean, the boutique 5-star experience, we are now moving onto the river. We want that consistent product across all our waterways. So Spirit of the Rhine is our first brand new purpose-built ship, and she is purpose-built for our customers, our Saga guests. So we've done research, we've done studies, what our guests want, and this is what we have produced. Exciting time for us to be launching a new river cruise ship, and then we've got another one coming next year. So Spirit of the Rhine is a little bit bigger than what we normally chart. So the Amadeus Royal, the Rex Rene. So Spirit of the Rhine is bigger at 190 passengers and all exclusive to Saga. The average cabin square metre is 17, and on the ships that were chartered, you're talking about 14 square metres. So the cabins are larger on board the Spirit of the Rhine. We have made them bigger. Like we have on the ocean, we are just mirroring this onto the rivers. We have the lower deck, the main deck, and the upper deck. On the lower deck, you get nice views, but on the main deck and the upper deck, you will get floor-to-ceiling windows and French balconies. So if you do want a French balcony and floor-to-ceiling windows, you need to go main or upper. We have the main restaurant, which seats all our diners. Hopefully you can see in that small picture to the right-hand side there, that's the main restaurant. And it obviously is a lot bigger than that. It's just quite hard to get in a photograph. But on the Spirit of the Rhine, we've also put a free a la carte restaurant. It is free, you don't have to pay a cover charge. So like we have the a la carte restaurants on the ocean, we've now put them another dining option for our customers onto the river. Max 34 diners, so you will have to book when you get on board, but that is another alternative option. Large indoor bar, panoramic lounge, so you can sit in the lounge and watch the world go by as you're sailing down the Rhine. We've got the sun deck, and it's a little bit different on our sun deck, which I'll touch on in a second. Library on board, hot tub, which is a nice added feature. Alfresco Barbecue, so I remember sat there on the Amadeus Royal, nice crisp glass of white wine, watching the world go by, and what would have been better than a barbecue cooking as well while you're sailing all the way down the Rhine. So we've added an Alfresco Barbecue. Got a gym and fitness area on board, which is a great addition, and we use the Quiet Box headset. So if you've not been on a river before and you don't know what that is, the excursion guide will have I guess like a pad. You connect you get like a little control, you connect your control, and then through your earpiece, you'll be able to hear the guide even if you're 100 meters away or 100 meters back, you'll still be able to hear what they're saying through your earphones. VIP door-to-door service is still included on all Spirit of the Rhine itineraries as well. We are keeping that throughout our river cruise feature. So again, we will come pick you up from home and we'll take you to your airport, we'll take you to Folkestone or down to London to get you to your river cruise ship. French balconies for almost all cabins, the free a la carte dining option, and we are including a selection of drinks at lunch and dinner, so they are included as well. And on the Spirit of the Rhine, we are including up to 5 excursions on every single itinerary. So it's not just like on the chart ships where it may be on selected itineraries. On every itinerary, you will get a selection of excursions included, and you can add onto that as well. Or if you don't want to add on, you can just do your own thing. As you know, on river cruises, you're more up pretty much in the central location, so you can just have a wander and do your own thing. On the Spirit of the Rhine, again, unlike the ones that we charter at the minute, we do include gratuities, so you do not have to worry about tipping whilst you're on board, and free Wi-Fi throughout the ship. The cabins, as I said, 17 square metre average on the top 2 decks, so the main and the upper deck is 17 square metres. On the lower deck is 14 square metres. Tea and coffee making facilities in all cabins, very similar to the ocean ships, so we are providing that facility. In the cabins as well, you've got a small fridge, or will have a small fridge. You've got a couple of seats near to the window, which you can see in that still there. Safe, TV, you've got air conditioning on board. The beds can be twins or doubles, just tell us at the time of booking and we will facilitate that. Nice little addition is dressing gown and slippers, so you don't need to bring your own Leicester pack. And Bluetooth wireless speakers, branded toiletries, so much like on our ocean cruise ships, you get nice sized toiletries. You will also get this on the River Cruise Spirit of the Rhine ship as well. Hairdryer, you'll get a refillable water bottle which you can take away with you, which you'll have for the duration of your stay. UK plug socket, that is a biggie for people like me that forget their adapter, and a telephone in your cabin as well. The dining options, we will be having celebrity Michelin chefs on selected dates, and they will create a beautiful signature dish for that a la carte restaurant, so be sure to book in if you are lucky enough to be on board the Spirit of the Rhine when we have a celebrity Michelin chef on board. The dining will be free seating, so you can go in the dining allocation times. You don't have to sit at 6:30 or 7:30. You can go when you want. But if you are a customer that likes to know where they sit in every night and wants the same time every night, that's absolutely fine. Just tell us when you board Spirit of the Rhine. And we have 270-degree views in the main restaurant and full show cooking. So while you're having your evening meal or your lunch, you can see the full beautiful views of the Rhine area that you're sailing down. The sun deck is a little bit different. So we have lowered the area of the sun deck, so we are able to keep the sun deck open as we pass through the low bridges, which is a little bit different to some other river cruise ships. And because we are new to the rivers, we are one of the greenest on the rivers as well, very economical. We've made the Spirit of the Rhine very economical for the waters. There is jacuzzi on the sun deck, you've got the barbecue and a chessboard as well. And while that gets stuck, these are just a few stills, just to give you an idea of what the Spirit of the Rhine will look like inside. So she's got that nice luxury boutique feel. Even though we are heading into that 5-star market, our prices still are reasonable out in the market. So where we chart the 3-star ships, the 4-star ships, and we still do, and we do have this 5-star ship now, but you will see in our prices they are still very, very reasonable. So that's a example of a main upper deck cabin. So you can see the French balconies and the floor to ceiling windows. The next still is the main restaurant. So that's just a nice bigger picture. So hopefully you can get a taste of the decor that the Spirit of the Rhine will look like. That's the lounge area, or part of the lounge area. And then she is built, I'm not lying, she's totally built, like I said, she's just been decked out with all her cabins, ready to go when we are safe to do so and get back sailing on those wonderful rivers of Europe. That's just a deck plan. Hopefully you can see you've got the 4 passenger decks there. So you've got the lower deck, you've got the main deck, the upper deck, and then you've got the sun deck. So it's a nice, plenty of spacious areas on board. Few celebrities are going to be on board as well. I mean, some people wouldn't say they were celebrities, granted, but they are classic celebrities, I guess. So Nick Nairn's going to be on board later on in the year. He's a Michelin star chef and restaurateur. He appeared Ready Steady Cook, Great British Menu. If you recognise the face but can't picture him, that's where you will have seen him. Alistair Stewart, he's going to be on board. Great new TV news presenter, so he's going to be giving opinions on current affairs, programmes, debates, things like that. Still Golden, I think this is the one I need, to be honest. She's going to be on the wine festivals of the Rhine and Moselle later on in the year as well. And we've just added some Christmas and New Year itineraries on the Spirit of the Rhine, and they are selling particularly well. I think customers, and we've seen it on the ocean cruise as well, customers are thinking ahead. We've not had a great Christmas just gone, so what can we do that's different for Christmas 21 and 22? Christmas Markets of the Rhine line is a beautiful 4-night Christmas market cruise. She did lead in at 549, but all the lower deck cabins have been sold now. So this 849 is based on a main deck, so you will get that French balcony and floor-to-ceiling windows within that price, and your VIP door-to-door chauffeur service. Christmas on the Rhine is another option, selling quite well. Christmas and New Year on the Rhine, if you fancy the 2-week one, or we can just do New Year on the Rhine as well. So they have just been recently added. So if you are interested, get booking as soon as possible, because as you can see, that's gone from 549 to 849 because it's sold really, really quickly. So the next new big news, Spirit of the Danube. So we've got the Spirit of the Rhine, and we cannot wait to get our customers back on board the Spirit of the Rhine, or not back on board. We can't wait to get them on board for her first sailing. Spirit of the Danube, this just proves we are continuing to expand and give our customers more offerings on the rivers, on these beautiful luxury river cruise ships. So Spirit of the Danube is on sale now. Itineraries have just launched for 2022. So get talking to Martin about itineraries that we can offer on the Spirit of the Danube. Next is just a short video, so I can have a sip of water of the recent keel laying. So about 3 weeks ago, we laid the keel. It was a really nice feeling. We watched it over Zoom. Normally we'd be there in person to watch the keel laying, but I guess it's nice for you to see as a customer what happens in keel laying and how it is done. So this is just a short 2-minute video of the Spirit of the Danube with the keel laying.
Hayley, we've lost your presentation. It's just clicked off.
Live TV, Martin, just bear with. I'm just going to try and rectify. It's always me. Just bear with. I'm there shortly.
Do you know what, though? We've had lots of questions, which we will answer towards
Excellent.
To people. Don't forget the alarm bell, guys, which is up the top, and subscribe on YouTube. Hayley's just restarting the presentation. I can see it coming through the ether now. It's coming through, I think. It's
there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, this is the video. So we're back on the presentation now, Martin. So can you see that all right, that black screen?
Let's have a look. I'll just have a look now. Let's put it up. Yes, I think we're there, Hayley.
Yeah, excellent. So I'll play the keel laying video now. it's really lovely for customers to see how a ship begins. I mean, I saw one of our ocean cruise ships when it was built, but we were still decking out the cabins and things like that. And it's inspiring how it starts from a small little coin, and what actually gets produced in a shipyard is absolutely incredible. You can see that the Spirit of the Rhine is already built. So that when we laid the keel a few weeks ago, by this time next year, we will be getting prepared for the Spirit of the Danube's inaugural cruise. So I guess it's nice for you to be able to see that and to see what is coming later on. So the Spirit of the Danube, Spirit of the Rhine, they are sisters, much like our ocean cruise ships, but they're not twins. So it's stat-wise, looks-wise on the outside, look exactly the same. However, on the inside, they are designed kind of differently. I guess you maybe have a preference of decor. This, to me, the Spirit of the Danube seems a little bit more traditional, still has got that luxury modern feel, but I feel like the Spirit of the Rhine is a tad more modern. But the concept is just totally different on the inside, but it still will have all the main restaurant, the specialty restaurant, the sun deck, the barbecue, but the actual decor is totally different. And that's exactly the same on our ocean ships. You've got one ocean ship with the one decor and the other ocean ship with the other decor. So it's very, very similar, and we're mirroring what we've got on the ocean onto the river. Destinations, I think probably the name gives it away, but the Danube is going to be the main focus, although when she starts setting sail on an inaugural, she'll start on the Rhine and make her way to the Danube. You've got Budapest, you've got beautiful Vienna, Prague, you've got Toiletries in Romania. And on the Spirit of the Danube, we are included some wonderful hotel stays as well, like we do already. However, you'll find that on the Spirit of the Danube, so we're not just doing one stay. So we'll do a 7-night river cruise, and then we'll do a 3-night stay, and then a 2-night stay, and a 1-night stay. So you've got a full range of cities and destinations included within that river cruise holiday as well. And in 2022, if you are into the Passion Play, we are doing a 4-country cruise, river cruise, that is combined with a trip to Oberammergau for the Passion Play. Just a few ideas of itineraries on this next slide. This is brand new, so we only launched this yesterday. So if you are interested in this brand new ship, please do get in there early. It has been selling really, really well since yesterday and since we launched. Inaugural cruise leaves at 12:49. You end up in Amsterdam on this one. You've got Antwerp, you've got Ghent, plus other ports of call as well. Carpathian Mountains and the Land of the Bears. I love the sound of this one. It's absolutely stunning and something totally different out there. You've got the Iron Gates, you've got the beautiful Danube Delta for the wildlife, and then you've got a couple of stays in cities as well. So really, really beautiful itinerary is that one. Blue Danube to the Black Sea. I guess it says it all, but you've got 2 stays involved in this one as well. So as well as the Blue Danube, you've got stays in Varna and Burgas in Bulgaria as well. So that's for 11 nights. And then you've got Celebrated Cities of the Danube. So that's got a huge city focus. Prague, Dresden, Berlin as well. So you've got stays in Prague, Dresden and Berlin. That's where you do stay. Plus you've got your 7-night river cruise on the Danube as well. So with this new ship, we've really tried to focus in on the itineraries to give customers more of a wider experience while they're out in destination, while they're on that river cruise, and not just river cruise, then maybe they want to stay. So there are so many wonderful options that we have brought out for this new ship. So that's the ships. I could talk all night about it, but with it, I'm sure you've got things to do tonight, so I shall start wrapping things up. If you've got any questions, we will answer them at the end, but just a couple more slides. So I just want to show you our Saga Reassurance promise. We are trying to reassure our customers as much as we can. So hopefully this will give you an idea. We have extended this till the 31st of March. So if you do book before the 31st of March, you can amend your holiday if you do change your mind to a later date in 2021. So that should give you a little bit of reassurance. Your money is 100% protected. So if you are taking a holiday with us, and that's a river cruise or a tour or a hotel stay, and it includes a flight, your money is 100% financially protected because we are now in a separate trust account. So that deposit that you pay, that balance that you pay, Martin, gets put straight in a trust account. We don't touch that money until you have travelled, so you're fully covered. We have got the travel insurance included, so if you have got that cover, you've got all the coronavirus inclusions and added cancellation cover as well. Peace of mind, all our cruise hosts, all our destination hosts will be fully trained in COVID local guidance and regulations. We are working really, really hard with our in-resort teams to make sure all our customers are safe and protected whilst they are on our river cruises. Just to touch on Solo Collection, this is a massive business for us, especially through the lockdown period. It's gone from about 20% of our business solo traveling to about 30%. If you fly from Gatwick, Manchester or Heathrow on any one of our river cruises, you will be met by one of our hosts. So meet and greet service will then pop you through fast track security and straight into an airport lounge as well. But even if you're not flying from one of those 3 airports, we really, really do look after you. On our river cruising, we have so many that are exclusive for solo travelers. So on the river cruising, how it works is that the whole ship isn't solo. We have a group of no more than 30. You have your separate Saga solo host. You eat with all the other single travelers. We take you on a separate excursion with all the other solo travelers as well. So it's a really, really nice, comfortable and close group, and you get to know people as well. And river cruising for exclusive solo travelers, as I've just said. So we have a variety of ports of call on our exclusive for solo travelers. We can cruise through entire countries like we can on all the river cruises. And all of the ships, whether that's our new ships or our charter ships, they've all been chosen to meet our high standards. You will get a solo host on board. You will get a range of activities and excursions for solo travelers. And like I said, no more than 30. So it's not too big. They are on selected departure dates, and it's not every single departure date. These have been specially handpicked for our solo travelers. And of course, you'll get your VIP door-to-door service. So we will come and pick you up from home and take you to your departure point. And you will always get a welcome dinner, a drinks party and farewell dinner to get to know everyone in that solo group, and also to say goodbye to them after the river cruise is over. So our 2022 river cruise launch is upon us. The Spirit of the Danube itineraries released yesterday. We have an upcoming launch on the 15th of March. So the Spirit of the Rhine, her itineraries launch this coming Monday on the 15th of March. We've then got the lovely 3-star ship Rex Rennie. She launches itineraries on the 22nd of March. And then the other ships, the Provence, the Brahms and the Douro Queen will launch on the 29th. So if you are interested in any of these launches, please do speak to Martin. I can provide him with all the itineraries that I know of right now, so you can have a good look through. You've got discounts of up to £400 per person. We've got free cabin upgrades. So we've just launched a Spirit of the Danube, and just an example of a free cabin upgrade. If you book a main deck, you get a free upgrade to another deck. So it's really great saving, and that's only for a limited time. Celebrity guests on board. So you've got Michelin star chefs, you've got wine experts, everything that you would need. VIP door-to-door service. We've got the cruising stays. And like I said, there are some wonderful, wonderful cruising stays on that brand new ship, Spirit of the Danube. And we've got the price promise. You are never penalised for booking early. Always book early. If we do reduce that price, you will get an automatic refund anyway. So you're never penalised for booking with us early. And that's it from me. I'm now going to hand back to Martin. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and we'll go through any questions that you may have.
Fabulous, Hayley. Wow. 2 ships in the space of 18 months.
Yes. Trying anyway. We're trying. We've worked the poor ships. Just being luckily it's given us more time to do the Rhine, the Spirit of the Rhine. So I guess it would have been, as all the ship launches, it's always very rushed. Whereas the Rhine, it's been quite nice pace because we've had to delay it from March till now, the 27th of May. So a quick update on that. 27th of May, which I don't think I mentioned in the presentation, is the inaugural date when the Spirit of the Rhine will set sail on her inaugural sailing this year. Oh,
fantastic. I mean, I just need to get out on one of them. I don't mind Rhine or Danube. You can choose.
Either or. I'll take the Rhine because that's this year, and then I'll definitely get you on the Danube next year for sure.
I think what we'll do, Hayley, because through that there have been some questions coming through. So
okay.
I think we'll go straight to the questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Always ready for anything.
Jade Armstrong. Jade's asked a couple of questions, so she will appear a couple of times. So Jade did ask, is your company only offered for over 50s? So I know you did mention it briefly in the presentation. Yes. Can you just cover it over again? What?
Of course I can, yeah. We have always been an over 50s tour operator. It's where our experience is. So there is a little bit of leniency. So if you have got I mean, I can't wait to travel on one of our ships with my parents when I turn 40 next year. So if, say, you were traveling with your parents that are over 50 and you're over 40, then that's absolutely fine. So there is a tad leniency, but yes, we are over 50 tour operator, yeah. So no one technically under 50 can travel with us.
Fantastic. Then we had, Pete's popped in. Good evening, Martin Hayley. Love the no-fly option. Cheers, Pete from Cruises for Solos.
Yes,
I've got a question. I have got a question for you later on from Pete, but we'll do that one towards the end. But yeah, Cruises for Solos is a group just for solo cruises, and I'm a member of, and it's great. So it's all solo travelers. So we'll get some Saga River Cruise.
Yeah, absolutely. I can send you a variety of. There's a few on the Spirit of the Danube, and then I've got the Spirit of the Rhine ones that are coming out on Monday for 2022 as well. So there's some options there for solo travelers. But yeah, it's nice because they get the VIP door-to-door service. So there's nothing intimidating. I mean, people may have not travelled on their own before, so we really do try and look after them from start to finish.
I think that VIP service is great because, like, I've got a lady who we're looking at changing a booking at the moment from this year to next year, and right or not, she was going from Gatwick, but now the new ones are going to be going from Heathrow. But she's got that VIP transfer, so it doesn't make a difference, does it? No,
and you tend to find that like people are more. We have so many bookings going through for no fly because people don't really necessarily want to fly, and especially some of our customers, they don't like to fly. In an airport, it's, you know what it's like, it's a little bit stressful. Whereas they get picked up from home and taken right down to Folkestone, it's nice and easy because they just sat there being chauffeured. So it's a really nice service, and it allows people to have a holiday that they really want. So if they don't want to fly, then that's absolutely fine. We'll still get them on a river cruise, basically.
But yeah, I pick them up at home, take them to the airport or the train station in comfort, and just relax. Exactly. Read a book on the motorway while you're being taken.
Yeah. What's better?
Really. So let's keep going with our questions. Let's see what else we've got. Jade's popped in again during that. Do you offer any other river cruises in other continents apart from Europe?
Not at the moment, no. It's not. I guess we offered a couple, Yangtze, that kind of thing, but it's not really. We're trying to focus on the European rivers at the minute with the new ships, so it's not something that we can offer, but there's plenty of wonderful river cruise operators out there that can, but our forte right now and what we're trying to home in on is those European rivers. Now, whether worldwide we'll expand those ships and do a worldwide river cruise and get it out there, then that may be coming in years to come. But.
Fantastic. Pete asked, does the Spirit of the Rhine have any solo cabins?
No, it doesn't have solo cabins, but we use them for solo occupancy, and we really do try and keep that single supplement down. And some may not have any single supplement on either, so it just depends on the itinerary. But it's real focus for us, especially on the rivers, to not have it so high. So we do them for solo occupancy, and obviously they've got the exclusive solo itineraries available. So
fantastic. Sorry, they're coming in thick and fast.
It's all right. Fire away.
Do you need a drink?
No, I'm all right.
No wine tonight.
Oh, I hope so.
Jade asks, are the ships accessible? It's a good question, that, Jade.
It is a good question, and it's something I think what a lot of people ask now. It's really difficult for a river cruise to be accessible. That's not meaning we can't take passengers that have got a wheelchair or have got a disability. I went on the Amadeus Royal and there was a lady that was confined to a wheelchair. It's just very, very difficult to get off the ship. So it depends on the severity, I guess, of the disability. So we can work with the customer and obviously yourself to make sure everything's absolutely right. From a show, I had a passenger, and unfortunately he was on end of life. He was terminal cancer, but we managed to get him on a 2-week river cruise. He was in a wheelchair at that point, but he still got to have a wonderful experience. So it's not fully recommended river cruising because you have to climb over other river cruise ships sometimes to get onto the dock. So it's not always recommended. But like I said, that lady was on, and she was quite happy to sit on the sun deck and watch the world go by and not want to get off the ship. So it just depends on customers' needs and wants as well.
Yeah, because I think, as you say, you can be what they call double docked and even triple docked in some places.
Yeah.
It's upstairs, across, down, up and down, and
it's hard.
It's the levels of the river as well, isn't it? With the tide, because sometimes it can be level, but then depending on the tide, going quite steep.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I only had when I went on one, I only had to climb over one ship. But I did have to go up a steep incline, so we have to take all that into consideration. So it's much tougher on the rivers than it is ocean. But again, I'm not saying it's an absolute no, because we have done it in the past. So
just get in touch with us, and then if we can,
exactly,
we certainly will with you guys, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Where are we? Let's have a look. All these questions. Let's see. I did see another one there. Go on. They do offer breakfast on board, don't you? It's full board on the ship. Yes.
Lovely breakfast. It's one of those big on the new ship. It'll be in the main restaurants. It will either be waiter service. The one I went on the Amadeus Royal, and a couple of mornings they did buffet service, and a couple of mornings they did waiter service. So I'm assuming on the new ships it'll be waiter service, the breakfast. But yeah, it'll be a great breakfast. You'll be fully ready for the excursion for the day.
Well, I think that breakfast is the main meal of the day, isn't it?
It's for me. I can skip lunch if I've had breakfast. A good breakfast.
And then I did pop on. I do love a ship with tea and coffee.
That is what our customers want, and we've built these ships with them in mind, and they tell us that they want tea and coffee making facilities, so they get it. And I think it is. You know what? I used to be an agent myself, and so many customers used to ask me about tea and coffee making facilities, and we do want them home comforts, even though we are abroad. So that's what we want to offer our customers, just those little added extras.
Fantastic. And you've gone international. Hello.
Oh, nice. Hi, John. All the way over the seas. Hope to see America again soon.
Yeah, John, Cruise Amigos. I think I mentioned to you we do the Cruise Amigos show. Which leads me nicely into a question. Oh, hang on, no, where was it? Then Pete. So that's the second Amigo. Pete's listening in, and then I did just pop on the three.
Love it.
Pete has asked, and I will follow it up with you, but he has asked, where's his question gone? I've lost him. I love these things. But he did ask, but I love technology. I love it.
Oh, you don't make me feel alone with my glitches tonight, Martin. You're all right. You keep having your little glitches.
There we go. We'd love to hear all about Saga on the Cruise Amigos show. So if you'd like to come onto the Cruise Amigos show,
of course,
for an evening.
As you can see, I like to talk, so I'm always open for a show to showcase the Saga products. So yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. I'll have a chat with Pete and we'll come back to you on that.
Yeah, super.
I think, have we missed anything? Let me just check we haven't missed anybody.
Yeah, no worries.
What's this? When does the offer end? Is that if that's referring to the new launch offers, what date would they be finishing?
There's no end date. I've just been given limited time only. I think that's to entice customers. Well, we've got the last of the launch for 2022, 29th of March. I would say it'll continue into short time in April, but it is limited, absolutely, because there's only so many upper deck cabins, so we can't continue it for weeks and weeks and weeks. It will only be a limited period of time.
And then, we missed that one. That's great. You don't have to fly. No, you don't have to fly. There's those itineraries that you can get on a train. I mean, if you're up in the north, you can get on a train, be in Manchester in a couple of hours, and you can do Eurostar as well. Yeah, we can do Eurostar from St Pancras, or we can do the Euro tunnel from Folkestone, or the ferry from Folkestone. So there's various options. That's it. If you in Scotland, or get a train down, or it's great. But with that VIP service, it's even better, because I believe you'll take them to the local station if needs be, if they're doing train. Is that right? Yeah, absolutely. We're open to where customers travel from and what transportation they need. So if you're going via St Pancras, there's a hotel just above as well, so you can stay there if you go down the night before.
Nice.
And Pete's just come on and said fabulous. So
thanks, Peter.
What an amazing night. I'm just like,
Great.
Fantastic, everybody. Thank you for all your questions. We
Yes,
hope we
thank you.
and Hayley will always be available for us, won't you, Hayley? If we need
I sure will. No weekends though.
Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So
Only.
no, at the moment. You know, Monday.
No, I've no idea.
I know. Guys, thank you for joining in with us this evening. I am just going to keep an eye in the corner there because there is a delay on Facebook. Just see if any other questions do come through for a second or two. Hayley,
Yep.
you've been a diamond, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's been lovely again.
Oh, you're welcome. And I'm sure I'll be in contact with you because we've got some other ideas going into April. So I'll be in touch with you over there.
Absolutely. That'd be great.
Keep an eye out for that, guys, because we've got some. We need your feedback. We are thinking in April. This is an exclusive, Hayley. Nobody knows this yet. In April, we're going to do something different. We're still going to bring the shows to you, but we're going to do destinations. So we're going to ask a lot of buyers, like Hayley, if she will come and present about a destination. It might be the Douro, it might be the Rhine, the Danube, whatever she would like to come and talk to you about. Well, let us know, guys, is there a destination you want to know about?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many wonderful places in Europe along the rivers, isn't there?
Yeah, the shore is beautiful. And I think they're unspoken as well. I mean, I'd never been on a river cruise before, but when I went on the Rhine, absolutely amazing. It's little towns on the Rhine are stunning and what you would never even have heard of, probably. So, yeah, it's a really incredible experience on the rivers.
I just love it as you're sailing past all these little towns and villages,
So nice.
and the castles in the
the vineyards, and you can't get to them.
Well, you can get a good glass of wine on board.
You sure can. Just have to wait. You can't just jump off the ship to get to the vineyard. You have to wait for an excursion.
Guys, as always, thank you for tuning in every evening, everyone that you've watched. If you are watching on catch up, any offers that you have seen may not be valid, but always call us and we will give you the best offers. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and a like on Facebook if you haven't already. Give me a call to chat about Saga River or Ocean. I'll get an ocean, a little ocean for you, Hayley.
Thanks.
The number's 0161 735 0112. You can see it behind me there. You can also get me on Facebook or email, and we're always available. Hayley, thank you very much. And
thanks, Martin.
Back very soon.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.